Imagine this. You wake up one morning and everything feels off. You have an important meeting, but you tell yourself, today's going to be a terrible day. You're already expecting the worst. And guess what? The day just keeps going downhill. Your thoughts seem to have set the tone for the entire day. Ever wonder why that happens? That's the power of thought. How we think shapes our entire reality. But here's the twist. It can work in the opposite direction too. If negative thinking can drag us down, imagine what positive, powerful thinking can do for us. Let me take you on a little journey into how the thoughts we hold in our minds can change everything. Our mood, our actions, even the outcomes of our lives. The seed of thought. Our thoughts are like seeds. What we plant in our minds is what grows. Think of your mind as a garden. If you constantly plant seeds of negativity, doubt, or fear, that's exactly what you'll get in return. More stress, anxiety, and failure. But if you plant seeds of positivity, belief, and hope, the results will surprise you. That's where success, confidence, and happiness grow. Let me share an example. There was a famous athlete who, every time before a game, would sit quietly and visualize winning. He would see himself scoring the goal, making the perfect pass, and hearing the crowd cheer his name. To him, the game was already won in his mind before he even stepped onto the field. His thoughts led him to victory again and again. That's the power of positive thinking. Now, you might be wondering, how can just thinking something make it happen? Well, let's dive a little deeper. Thoughts shape actions. What we think influences what we do. If you wake up thinking, I can't do this, guess how you're going to act? You'll approach your day with hesitation, with a lack of confidence. But if you think, I can handle this, I'm strong enough to figure it out, your actions will match that belief. You'll approach challenges with more energy and determination. You'll try harder because you believe there's a chance for success. Let's take it a step further. Imagine two students, both studying for the same exam. One student tells himself, I'm terrible at this subject. I'll probably fail. He studies half-heartedly because, in his mind, he's already convinced himself he'll fail. The other student, however, says, this is hard, but I can learn it. I can do this. He studies with focus and puts in the effort, believing his hard work will pay off. Who do you think will do better? That's right, the one whose thoughts push him to take action. The power of positive self-talk. What we tell ourselves matters. We talk to ourselves all day long, sometimes without even realizing it. The words we use shape our beliefs. If we constantly tell ourselves we're not good enough, smart enough, or capable enough, we start believing it. But if we change the way we talk to ourselves, everything changes. Instead of saying, I'll never get this right, try saying, I'll keep trying until I get it. Instead of thinking, I'm not good enough for this, say, I have the skills and I can improve. It might feel strange at first, but it works. Our minds start to believe what we tell them, and once our thoughts change, our actions follow. Turning thoughts into reality. Now, this isn't to say that just thinking positively will make everything magically fall into place. Positive thoughts need action. But the good news is, when we believe in ourselves and focus on positive outcomes, we're more likely to take the steps needed to reach our goals. Let me tell you about a famous inventor, Thomas Edison. He failed thousands of times while trying to invent the light bulb. Most people would have given up. But what did Edison think? He didn't see those failures as the end. Instead, he said, I haven't failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. His positive thinking kept him going, and that's why we have electric light today. His thoughts drove his actions, which led to his success. How to harness the power of thought. So how can you start using the power of thought in your own life? It's simple, but it takes practice. Be aware of your thoughts. Pay attention to what you're telling yourself throughout the day. Are your thoughts helpful, or are they holding you back? Challenge negative thoughts. When you catch yourself thinking, "I can't do this," stop and ask yourself, why not? Most of the time, there's no real reason you can't succeed. Replace negativity with positivity. Instead of focusing on what could go wrong, focus on what could go right. Instead of thinking about your weaknesses, think about your strengths. Visualize success. Just like that athlete I mentioned earlier, start imagining yourself succeeding. Picture yourself reaching your goals, overcoming obstacles, and living the life you want.